It's insufferable, honestly. The runs, I mean, not those people. I mean, they are insufferable, but like, the runs are a lot more insufferable, honestly. Those people don't affect my day. This affects my day profoundly when I get shit runs. Yeah, dude, he literally watches the directory and waits for people to fucking, like, he's banned in every single BFB chat as of like a year ago. And now he's banned from the hate server, so like, he literally has nowhere to go. Ironically, like Idiac being a crazy asshole is kind of what's keeping Jacob away from the community, honestly, but at the same time, like, Idiac is an even crazier asshole, so like, what does it really matter? It's the Idiac comments about like, oh, he was making comments about minors because he's autistic is like the craziest shit I've ever read, dude. Like, he was over after that. Nobody was taking him seriously, but somehow he continues to just dig deeper, and I just don't understand it at all. Now he's uploading testimonies from literal doxers 4 years ago. That Gandon video of him complaining about being banned from this community was recorded at the same time he was doxing me in his Clone Hero group. It's like, you can't make this shit up, dude. You can't even be like, oh, like he did it so many years ago. No, he's like uploading a testimony from somebody who was just sitting there lying, dude. Like, he's literally lying in the video about why he got banned when he's in a fucking server with people who aren't even from this community, just sharing my home address. Can't make this shit up, man. This is also like right after he tried to make that separate server to pull people into the from the rehydrated viewership into there to make them think that it was like the real rehydrated speedrunning server. Like, this is all going on at the same time. He drops that trash. Like, everybody saw that video when it first got released. They're just like, this guy's a clown. It's crazy how, like, the context is lost from that because it's been so long. So now just some asshole can just re-upload it and, like, build a narrative around it. Like, former moderator from the SpongeBob community, like that kid was never anywhere near a fucking mod sword, dude. I'm sorry, but nope, not in a million years. If it makes you feel any better, man, it's not just, it's just a unique case. Like, I get a lot of pushback for like the size that I am on this website. Like, it's like very disproportional. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. I mean, the love is also disproportional too. Like, you can't have a thing like Movie Madness or like play the same game for 8 years and still get support without this kind of a community. But at the same time, there's like a reciprocation of like hatred just as strong as the love on the other side from like very few people, but they're very passionate about how much they hate me. I can't even say they hate me because they don't know me. They just hate my stream. It's quite crazy that there's just a group of like 3 active people who are trying to do this much damage at this point. It's actually like so fucking sad. These people are still trying to do this after all these years. Like, even fucking Jacob Pedo 911 has been extinguished from the community, and these people are still trying. They're still trying to get it going again. Yeah, it's because people are just watching. Like, there are a lot of people in that server who are just there to see what goes down. Yeah, I think he's just in some fucking bunker in Brazil. The Brazilian barber bunker. Yeah, they're just so fucking pathetic, dude. I hope they realize that the only people who are watching these videos are just doing it to see the drama. The people who comment are just fucking delusional, they don't even watch the full thing. It's literally just some Brazilian kid with nothing better to do. It's literally it. And if you even as much as mention the fact that he lives in Brazil, he'll just go on a rant about how you're racist for saying that he lives in Brazil. It's just, this shit's so stupid, dude. I don't even, like, okay, I know why we talk about it, but like, when's it gonna stop being humorous? Like, when's it gonna stop being interesting? This kid's just a fucking freak, man. The whole thing is just so stupid, man. He's like inspired by me. Like he's trying to like grind the hate as hard as I grind the game. And he's like, I make money doing it. No, you don't make money doing this, okay? Like $500 in 2 years is not money. That's a waste of your time. That's not a salary. That's like, you live with your parents, you're dependent on your parents. They cook meals for you. It's like you're not paying for anything, dude. You're not living off of $500 in 2 years. I don't care what country you're from or what that converts to in your currency. Like, you're not living off of that much money in 2 years. That's just sad, man. That's just cope. You're saying that because you want an excuse to continue doing what you're doing. I think he just wants me to kiss him on the lips, man. Like, I think that's really what he wants at this point. Like, he just really just loves me. Yeah, take a 5-day break from hating. Like, literally. Just take a break, dude. You fell off. You peaked when there was subathon drama. And you're still trying. Hold this L, bro. Take a 5-day break. Oh, of course. Of course. It's just bait. Like, dude, like, I'm literally sitting here saying I'm baiting him into uploading and he'll still upload it. Like, you can't make this shit up. And then he'll like rage over it, like saying he's just coping, saying that he's baiting me. He's just coping. Yo, so he's coping. He's like raging over me fucking talking and laughing at him. He's coping. Wow, man, I need to fucking quit. I suck. This kid was like fucking in middle school when I started streaming. Full-blown adult now doing this. Stunted growth? Yeah. This human is 20 years old doing this. What were you doing when you were 20 years old? Not this, probably. Watching this. True. You weren't clipping streamers out of context and crying over their gameplay? If you weren't doing that at 20 years old, I don't know what you were doing, man. Yeah, that's literally like what it is. Like, I mean, people do project. Like, obviously this is all projection, right? But I actually explain in detail why it's projection and why what they're saying is bullshit and how it actually is cope. Like, sitting around saying that nobody runs the game anymore when you're actively watching other people who run the game and commenting on their runs. Like, that's just like, that's straight up like, am I allowed to say that that's fucking weird, right? Or how about the fact that he used to run the game himself? And like, again, like with the projection thing, like he has like this whole document where he just calls me a narcissist over and over again. And then on the one occasion somebody insults him for what he's doing, he freaks out and goes on a meltdown about how great he is and how smart he is and how he knows how to speak 3 languages and blah blah blah. I'm an amazing artist. Like, literally just fucking goes on a rant about how amazing he is when anybody says anything negative to him. Like, he just cannot, he's so fucking shallow and, what's the word, sensitive, that he runs a hate channel and can't take getting hate. Yeah, you see both him and Jacob in the Barnyard clip from 5 years ago, dude. They're both right there. Birds of a feather. Yeah, like literally everybody outside the US speaks 3 languages, exactly. Dude, half of the US speaks 2 languages. Dude, he's making another diss track, man. He's making an album. Another album! He made a 40-minute album trying to diss me like a year ago. Now he's making the second one now, as we speak. Downtown. He's cooking right now, dude. It's just so fucking cringe, man. It's so fucking cringe.
3 years running. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a 40+ minute album of just fucking. It's a mashup of like me raging at speedruns for 48 minutes. It was just like shitty beats under it. Like that's that's what he's up to. That's what he's fucking doing right now. He's making another one. He's probably DMing you guys right now, like with the document of like all the horrible things I've done. Have you seen the fucking document, dude? You can't make this shit up. The first thing on the list is Shift uses homophobic slur. And it's like, obviously the clip is from like 6 years ago, like literally 6 years ago at this point, right? The videos explaining the situation are defending me. And you literally linked my own video, like, explaining that, like, I was being doxxed and I was calling it to somebody who was doxing me and everybody else in the community. Like, posting people's parents' names and shit. Like, this is 2018 when iDubbbz was making videos on Rice Gum, man. Like, obviously language was different at that point. And even still, like, I haven't used the word since. So, like, I'm not sitting here to virtue signal and, like, tell you not to use the word, but, like, I personally don't use the word anymore. Meanwhile, this fucking guy is like, oh, he used the word, he used the word. I guarantee you, Cole Pum was saying earlier, this guy has, like, these Minecraft playthroughs where he's, like, yelling slurs at people. Guarantee that's one of them. How much you want to bet that he's, like, fucking yelling that slur to people while playing Minecraft on his alt channel that's, like, separate from the fucking, like, shift hate stuff? Almost guaranteed. Yeah, like, okay, so it was 3 years ago. That's again, like, half the amount of time, so... The hypocrisy is just fucking insane on that document. You gotta read it, dude. And at the end, he's just like fucking going on a rant about like how like, and by the way, Shift is not the reason why Battle for Bikini Bottom got remade. And he doesn't care about his viewers. And he's not this, and he's not a great speedrunner. And he's literally just fucking saying the opposite of what he's thinking. It's like so fucking pathetically transparent. Like, he has the whole document written out just to, like, say the exact opposite of what people are saying. It's just, like, he doesn't fucking provide any proof. Oh, excuse me. The proof that he provided for me not being the reason that Rehydrated got remade. What was the fucking clip of Heavy Iron saying, like, we love it when our fans make these games, or like, talk about our games like this. And you remember the guy Fred who was, like, making videos on Battle for Bikini Bottom back in, like, 2015? Saying like, oh, like Heavy Iron might remake it, like based on the evidence that like the guy posted a screenshot of like a Facebook reply from Heavy Iron saying like, we love it when fans play these games and say they want remakes, and then Fred's like, maybe they're interested in making a remake, just like clearly not understanding how that works with licensing and all that. Like, that's the evidence that he used to say that. To say that this community had no part in Rehydrated being remade. And on top of that, there's a clip of the same guy, Fred, who made the video talking about Heavy Iron's comment, which, by the way, Heavy Iron was not even involved in the remake at all whatsoever. Had nothing to do with Heavy Iron at all. Which just makes it even funnier. On top of that, there's literally a clip of the same guy who made that video saying that the speedrunning community is the reason why the game got remade. So, like, I don't know what you need. What else do you need, dude? Like, THQ Nordic literally said that they chose the game because of how popular it was becoming on the internet. Yeah, just, like, this is... I know that, like, the word projection is, like, kind of a buzzword at this point, but, like, the guy literally just projects everything. He just projects how he feels about himself, and he projects the... He tries to say the exact opposite of what he's feeling about my stream. He's the biggest fan I've ever had. Very high key. Biggest fan. But yeah, it's probably almost impossible to not find that document. It's probably linked everywhere at this point. Just tries really hard to spread it, even though it's just a bunch of nothing. It's like Shift yelling at a viewer for no reason, and it's like a clip of like the guy just calling me Squidward, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. It's like, okay, nice clip, dude. Like, you got me good there. Former community member rants about him getting targeted. Yeah, literally this is the kid that fucking doxed me. He was in that server when he was fucking talking about my address. Literally, he made the server and allowed people to talk about it too. There's no excuse. Okay, explain how I'm Squidward, man. The floor is yours. We're listening. Explain how I'm Squidward. When I'm literally doing the thing that Squidward wishes he could have done, was fulfill his dream of being whatever he wanted to be, but he's actually just miserable because he's working at the Krusty Krab. And he's not enthusiastic or passionate about anything because he feels like life fucked them over. I want you to explain how that describes anything like me, right? When I'm literally sitting here living the dream, speedrunning and streaming full time. Oh, because Squidward is annoyed at people. Oh, I get it. I'm Squidward because I'm annoyed at people who are fucking annoying. Like, got him! Like, the fucking comprehension is sub-zero, dude. Yeah, no, I think that you either just have a very poor understanding of Squidward as a character, or you're just, like, really trying hard to fit a square peg in a round hole. It's like, he's so mean, because Squidward is mean, and he's mean like Squidward. Fucking the guy who commentates over me is Squidward, man. Wait, really though? A failed artist? Constantly complaining? Annoyed at somebody else doing what they want to do? Sometimes even having fun. Literally Squidward. Idiac is literally just like this looking out the window in Squidward's house meme. With his 130 in Battle for Bikini Bottom. That never could be improved.
Yeah. I make myself a snack.
Like even the Squidward thing is projection, man. It's all projection. Spite. No, bro's gonna fucking upload this anyway. He'll upload a detailed explanation on why his behavior is literally just Squidward when he tries to get revenge on SpongeBob. And then he'll just be like, he's coping! He's so hurt. That's why I'm the one who's uploading this. He's hurt. Mediocre artist tries to ruin the fun for everybody else. Like, sound familiar? He's so delusional. Doesn't explain why. I think it's kind of obvious when you just look at it on paper, like, who's been under more scrutiny? My channel or that bullshit? Like, clearly more people have seen this. More people have judged it. I've had to fucking prove myself way more times. But this guy's never had to prove himself, ever. As soon as Kiwi Farms finds that shit... I mean, I can't... Maybe I should just say I told you so. I'm not gonna say I won't. You yelled in a stream about the game, so therefore you are Satan. Dude, they literally... Their server banner, like, last year before they nuked it, was me with like devil horns and like a tail. Yeah, they just multiply. It's all just a fucking illusion, dude. It's literally the same 3 people in the server talking and they just make a million fucking accounts trying to abuse the algorithm. It's like, new channel. Gamer gets angry at game. But it's SpongeBob! A game that you also speedran at one point. But nobody speedruns it anymore, which is why you're leaving comments on other runners' videos, right? Like, even you're aware that people speedrun the game. This fucking video game, man.
Are you ready, kids?
Addressing the allegations.
I can't hear you.
He yelled at a video game during Pride Month. That's gonna be the next one.
I make myself a snack.
Nobody wants to be a Squidward.
Go.
Actually, I speak 3 languages.
Hey,
I am actually very artistic. I'll have you know that I speak 3 languages and I do commission art. And Minecraft playthroughs. They called me homophobic for calling somebody who was doxing the entire community a slur 6 years ago.
yeah.
Like, completely taken out of context, obviously. It's like... And you gotta play a drinking game. You gotta get blackout drunk every year that somebody brings that up to try and take me down. Like how many more years are they gonna try to do this? Yeah, the one where it's like, delusional 27-year-old man talks about having kids. Like, what the fuck even is that? Like, you have an echo chamber telling you that shit's fucking lit, bro. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's gas. Release it.
Hey.
That, seriously, like, it's literally just like the same, like, 3 people gassing each other up. It's so unhinged. That's what I'm saying, man. He wants to be the one to have my kids. It's all projection. Like, you're not gonna have kids. Not without me!
Going fishing for
It's so funny, because, like, the only context when I bring up, like, yeah, sure, like, at some point, I plan on, like, having a family at some point, and I can't stream forever for that reason. Like, it's always brought up in the context of, like, this game is not going to be my main focus forever, because I have other life obligations that I have to fulfill. And then he just extrapolates the whole thing, like, he thinks he's having kids! Without me? He does have a crush on me, man. It's overdone. It's an overdone comment, but, like, he really does have a crush on me. This is literally just like angry teenager, like trying to make fun of somebody that they have a crush on. It's like literally what it is.
myself a snack.
Just can't believe that you're still uploading, dude. Like, what's wrong with you? The crazy thing is, though, that, like, the people in that server, like, who actually talk, like, the fact that there's even one person, let alone, like, a few who actually, like, participate in that shit is crazy to me. Dark Triad.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit.
Dude, I'm just gonna have my wedding in Brazil, dude. I just can't believe that this fucking idiot posted a video of somebody who was banned from the community for doxing and participating in doxing on more than one occasion, and, like, framed it like he's a tyrant banning people. And this same kid is, like, dealing with, like, pedo allegations with his boyfriend now. It's like,
Jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots.
these are the people that they're choosing to defend. You can't make this shit up, man. You gotta bring up somebody who defends a groomer and doxes people as your primary source for why the shift man is bad. Background research. Dude, literally that document, the entire thing, it just has no background research whatsoever. It's like, if they're fucking up, don't tell them, basically, but you know he's still not gonna do anything. I could sit here and be like, the document just makes you look worse because all you're doing is name calling and posting bullshit clips that don't mean anything. And he'll just be like, he's coping! He's delusional! Yeah, he's still doing it, man. Well, that's the thing, man, is, like, these people are sensitive and they're trying to act like they're tough. That's the thing, is I'm trying to say, is, like, these are people who freak out when somebody attacks them. Like, this guy who's made this channel to try and, like defame my character, like, tries live streaming where he, like, complains over my gameplay. One person comments on him, like telling him to kill himself or something, which, like, obviously, that's not coming from this community. This community doesn't fucking do that. Obviously, if you're trying to attract the lolcow fucking Kiwi Farm audience, you're gonna get people who talk like that. And he just goes on a fucking meltdown because somebody said that to him. It's like, dude, what did you expect? Like, what kind of people did you want to attract to this fucking place if you're making all your videos just hating on somebody? These are the people that you're gonna attract, and you're just not fucking cut for this, man. You're gonna run a channel where you're gonna be a hater, you're gonna get people who say nasty shit like that. You're not willing to take it because you're fucking soft, dude.
I'm going fishing for robots.
This kid just throws stones in a glass house all day. And, like, the slur accusations, like that, like I use slurs freely or whatever the fuck, is like, bro, we got you on tape using slurs at people playing Minecraft. Like, you're just a fucking hypocrite. I mean, I could, but, like, does that make me look better, though? Like, if that shit goes down, you're just gonna be like, he's trying to hide the evidence. Like, it's just gonna be a whole different thing. It's never gonna end. If you actually look at it, it writes itself, dude. Like, anybody with a fucking brain sees that and sees it for what it is. Like, me just copywriting it doesn't actually make me look better. It doesn't do anything. You're just gonna make another account. Like, it's just silly. And then you're gonna have the fucking idiots, like the conspiracy theorists who are like, well, if he got the channel banned, maybe he has something to hide. Like, bro, there are 200 fucking videos on that channel and not one of them is incriminating. It's a joke. All it does is just make my fans more sympathetic to the situation. They're just like, why is this asshole still doing this? If anything, it's just clearing things up with my fans who actually have common sense. Yeah, exactly. It's like, if you want to build a community like that, you're going to get people like that in the community. It is what it is. And all you're doing is just taking scraps from this community that get banned anyway. Yeah, I mean, is it impacting my business? I don't think it really is. You get like assholes coming to my channel every now and then to leave stupid comments, but like, I feel like that's just part of being an influencer. That's just not gonna hold up, you know. I don't think I can prove that he's affecting me in any negative way. He's just a worm. It's just crazy that somebody is just this obsessed though. Like, that's what's really intriguing about it. It's like looking at a monster. I don't think that people on YouTube should, like, who were like that should have platforms though. Like, it's genuinely bad for the YouTube ecosystem to reward behavior like that. Especially when it's all lies and all just fucking propaganda and narratives that are just spun to make a person look bad. It's quite literally against TOS. Like, I don't know how. I'm surprised. Like, I'm really surprised that this channel hasn't been taken down yet. It's weird. Like, it's really weird that, like, it's managed to go on this long. But people are always surprised whenever it comes up. Like, he's still doing it. Like, yeah. Like, the most attention he ever got was when people were annoyed at the way the last subathon ended. And then when I cleared that up, I putting the full context clip and explaining what was happening in the fucking clip, that all just went away. Like, bro fell off, dude. Especially with the pedophile stuff, like, he's just done for him. And then he takes the clip of me saying that Sin, despite turning out to be a creep, he still cared about the game. That's the reason why he became popular. Just, like, completely stripping that from context and saying that, like, I'm complimenting Sin. Like, at this point, I'm the reason why Sin's still banned, dude. Like, keep that shit out of here. But, you know, of course he's gonna take that and just, like, spin it. He's gonna try to make it look like I'm, like praising somebody for being a pedophile. Like, what the fuck? He did. It's on the document, dude. Shift praises pedophile or something. It's like, it's so funny. You're trying too hard, little bro. Yeah, those videos can't even touch 1K. My highlight reels do better than those videos. My highlight videos always perform poorly. I wonder if I should just make a separate channel for the highlight reels and just, like, upload the speedruns to the main channel. I wonder if that would be a smart idea.